Alright guys, so I'm going to paint these headlight bezels black. I do believe to go along with the rest of the black on the Jeep. Some people will tell you can see I've already taken them off. And it's very simple to take them off. It's just 3 of these hex head screws. Right here, right here, and right here. And then of course these bezels have these little clips. I don't call them clips, but there are these little nubs right here that you have to actually just kind of pry with a little screwdriver and they pop right out. Very easy to take out. You can see I've already painted one of them black. There's different ways you can paint them. A lot of people say get a Scotch-Brite pad, scuff them up, and then put a little bit of primer on them, and then just some black paint, just Krylon or whatever. Some people will do that same thing, except instead of using the primer, they'll get some of the Krylon Fusion plastic paint, because this is just chrome plated, not even chrome plated, but just plated plastic. So it's just plastic. But the easier way to do it, and it's a little bit different results, but the easier way to do it is just use Plasti-Dip. That's what I did, just black Plasti-Dip. This has about four coats of black Plasti-Dip, and it's a nice satinish black. So the more coats you put on, the easier it is to peel off if you screw up. And of course you can also get it off with some alcohol or something like that, some sort of solvent. So I've got about 4 coats of black on that. I could put a couple more coats on there if I wanted to, but I think I'm going to go with that for right now. You can always layer Plasti-Dip on Plasti-Dip as well. With the Plasti-Dip, I don't have to scuff the bezels, so if I do want to just pull it off or take the Plasti-Dip off, I can, and then I still have my chrome bezels. So I can go back to the way it was very easily without any real fuss. So let me kind of pop those in and see what the difference is. Alright, so that's the difference. That's kind of what the difference in the sides will look like. Chrome versus black. I don't know. I don't know which one I like. I'm going to go with the black for a little while. Like I said, it's Plasti-Dip, so I can always take it back off. As you can see, I'm still at the lake on vacation this week. But I don't know. I think with the tinted parking lights and the black wheels I've added, I think the black looks good. So I'm gonna paint the other one black with some Plasti-Dip as well, and then screw them in, and we'll run with them. So once again, Plasti-Dip is a little bit easier than if you use Krylon or even Fusion, and it's also reversible. And if it got scratched or whatever, you can just pull that back off and touch it up with more Plasti-Dip. It is going to give you a little bit of a flat or a satinish finish, so if you wanted a glossier finish, you'd want to go ahead and scuff it up and put some primer and some gloss black on there. I'm not really worried about it. I'm going to leave it like it is. I'll try to do a couple other small things this week while I'm out here on vacation, but no big changes. I'm still trying to work up the courage to go ahead and order that rear end to spend that $1,700. So I'll probably do that next week because I'm ready. I've been driving it, and I'll do another video here in a minute on my first impressions of driving it with 35s. So thanks guys, and talk to y'all later. I was just kidding, I wasn't done with the last video. I'm going to add this to the end of that last video instead of making a whole other video. I kept mentioning Plasti-Dip and didn't realize some of y'all may not even know what Plasti-Dip is. So this is Plasti-Dip. It's just a plastic coating that is sold at Walmart or Home Depot or auto parts places, and it's good for if you want to paint something or put a coating on something, say your tools or whatever. That's what it was originally designed for, but now you can put a coat of paint on something and it can peel right off. There's thousands of videos on YouTube about Plasti-Dip and everything else, so just look up those for more information on Plasti-Dip. But here's my headlight bezel. It hasn't been painted yet, and I'm just going to go and put even coats on it. Once that starts to dry, I'll go ahead and put the next coat on. You don't want it to get completely dry, and then I'll put probably 4 coats on it. The more coats you put on, the easier it is to peel off. You don't have to scuff it up or anything like that. It'll go ahead and adhere to it. You don't have to have primer. That way, if I want to peel it all back off, I'm back to my chrome headlight bezel. That's why I like Plasti-Dip for this application. The more coats you put on, the smoother it'll be, and it's completely reversible, which, like I said, is kind of my goal here in case I don't like it after a week or a month or a year or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that to this bezel and then put that bezel on, and the Jeep will be done as far as the headlight bezels, and we'll go from there.